Shanti, everyone, and good morning. Thank you for joining, and hope everyone is doing wonderful and had a great weekend. And let's go ahead and start our exercises. And today we'll discuss a little bit about food. We'll discuss about, healthy habits that we have to follow along with exercises and everything else that we do. Let's start with chanting of Om 5 times. Let's take a deep inhalation. Om. And relax. Wonderful. And let's start. I, the soul, am a healer of this body. And let's radiate that energy to your respiratory system. Let's take a deep inhalation. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's visualize ourselves as being the healer of this body. And let's visualize what we want. What we have is problems. Let's visualize the solutions of the problems. What we get caught up in is we get caught up in the problems, solving of the problems. And when we continue to keep solving, there is no solutions. So as I inhale, visualize yourself being the healer of this body. I have the willpower to heal this body with right method, with diet and exercise. And as you inhale, bring that powerful energy within you. When you bring that energy, that invocation of your energy, that subtle thoughts that are going as you visualize this, works according to how you want the final picture to be. And that is when we say, I have found solution to the problem. See, when problems are there, we're looking for solutions, but then sometimes we never find solutions and we keep trying to find something which is very close to me. It's inside me, my willpower. And once I decide I have what it needs to reverse whatever it may be, whether it is diabetes, whether it is blood pressure, whether it is thyroid, whatever diseases that people are facing, autoimmune diseases, anything, if we put our mind to the healing aspect, when that healing when that healing energy comes, you're able to make the transformation you need for that healing energy to rise. And when that healing energy, for it to rise, your actions are required. So first I create, yes, I'm healed. And then with those actions in practical field, we have to apply it. So it's not a magic mantra that I'm healed. And also, I don't take care of myself. It has to work both ways. We're in action field. So practically, we have to become that what we want to see, the end result. So if I don't practice, then I will not have that final picture that I portrayed. So painting the picture of the final result that I'm healed also has that middle part where we have to do our own work. And when we are doing the breathing, when we are eating right diet, all of that combination keeps my mind and body healthy. Body healthy because now with my mind, I have decided what is right for me and what is not right for me. And I'm sure everyone has had experienced sometimes in their life that when they eat something, they have the side effects of what they ate, whether it's inflammation, whether it's gas, whatever side effects may be, the symptoms of that will show right away within that same day, within few hours. But when those symptoms come, we even know that it was that problem, what I ate, but we neglect it, and we again go back to that same habit that we had before. So again, when I do the same habit, again my body will tell me in those symptoms, I told you last time, don't eat that. And then again, that channel continues to go where we are not able to heal ourselves in the way we want. Okay, let's go ahead and do our second breathing, Kapalbhati. So when you do inhalation and exhalation, you're using your power to build that immune system. Okay? Your lungs become stronger, your heart becomes stronger, and then you're able to face any challenges. Second breathing, Kapalbhati, forceful exhalation. So these are the exercises we're doing with the power of our breath. We have to remember. So Kapalbhati exercises all the organs in the subtle way inside your body. Since we cannot see inside, I can visualize myself that all the organs are getting the exercise. Okay, so with that, we're going to do this for 5 minutes. Visualize yourself as your stomach goes in on its own, your organs are getting the exercise. Okay, with your mind, you're creating positive affirmations saying that I am completely healed. Now, the middle part is the action part that we are doing. Now, exercises is one thing, and diet is also another. In our Western culture, we have been told you can eat whatever, just go ahead and exercise. Go walk on treadmill, go bicycling, go do all of that. But they never pinpoint on the problem where all our diseases are coming from. So the food intake, What's the cause of? Whether it's obesity, whether it's diabetes, whether it is hypertension, all of those is the cause of our eating habits. So they said we can eat anything and everything, but at the same time, go and exercise. So if you're putting poison in your body every day and you're exercising, that poison is still affecting you. What you eat is affecting your body. So diet also plays a role in how you should reverse and heal your body. As they say, what you think, you create positive mindset. What you put in your body creates those organs to work at its highest level. So with the diseases that we have now, the diet change sometimes become very hard because our old habits, when our old habits turn into one new habit, and then you follow that and you see the difference, and then the second new habit, you can continue to start. So that's how we change. This exercise is very important because we're detoxifying all that has been put in for so many years. So now, if I continue to have that same diet, I'm going to have the same problems again and again. So I'm actually working hard, but I'm not getting the benefits. The idea is to work smart, not hard. And when you work smart, the results are there and it's also easy. So suppose people who have certain diseases should pay attention to certain diets in their life. And again, I tell everyone that you know your body the best. When you eat certain food, if it reacts, then your body's mechanism, autoimmune system, is telling you certain food, certain people will react, but the others will not. So we say, well, they're eating, but why am I reacting? Well, your body is different. Everyone's body is different according to what they have created via emotions. So certain sensitivity now in this day and age is coming more because we have become a little weaker in tolerance of certain food. And also there is more variety of the food that have been offered now. Before, if you think about it, even our ancestors, our old age, India and other places, it was very simple food. Yeah, not variety of so much food, but something simple, and yet it gave them nutrition and also gave them proper energy that they needed to serve whole day. So cutting down on certain, whether majority of the oils that we use, whether they're corn oils, safflower, olive oil, unless it's virgin, but still, all of those are not good oils. But we continue to use them in our diet. So certain new habits, if we create, will give us lots of benefits. Okay, so we're done with the exercise of Kapalbhati. Now we're going to move on to our next breathing, Anulom Vilom. Okay, for 5 minutes with your right hand, close the right side. Inhale through your left. Exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. And let's continue. And relax. So the other day, I was at a grocery store at Patel Brothers, and I saw a lot of snack, and all the ingredients in there were nothing but all fried. Everything with corn oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil, oils which are refined and not good for us. It's not edible. Yeah. None of them will hardly say it's clarified butter or it's made with ghee. No. So everything that we are eating from outside, all these packaged food, is actually filled with toxicity. You're putting poison in your body. In our old culture, we didn't have any of these packaged food. So packaged food in last 30 years or so has caused all these problems. And of course, when you're in this BK knowledge, you don't really use any packaged food, but yet so many people are still using it and having problems with their health. So again, diet change is very, very important. The oils, if you stop consuming those oils, you will actually see a big result. Also, when we are consuming too much of dairy and also sugar. So some of the things if we can cut down, and if you are eating healthy food, like in our old time, our thali was roti, sabji, dal, bhat. All of that was good nutrition food. So if you can eat something that is good, not so much, but just enough. Not so many varieties because sometimes wrong combination of food can also have different effect in your body. When we say potatoes are really bad, but anytime potatoes that are fried, they become poison. The potato itself is not bad, but when you fry it, and majority of us here consume potatoes in frying way or chips. So now our health is at stake because everything that we are eating, but then we never talk about that subject. So when we talk about the system where the problems are coming, slowly we have to adopt our eating habits. There's healthy food. We all ate that in our Indian culture, just 40 years ago, corn, wheat, whole grains. All of those were natural food. Natural that gives you enough energy and you can work also. So change a little bit of your diet, do the exercises, and then you see your diseases actually can reverse. Let's make your food the medicine, not the medicine your food. By changing our diet and doing the exercises, we can actually do wonders. And when we feel good, our next generation will also adopt that kind of habit. Because what we pass on, they actually will get it as well. So again, it's a little attention that is required, little change of diet habits, and then you will see wonders. And anytime if you have any questions, you can contact me. All right, and relax. Wonderful. Now, if you're sitting, let's go ahead and do some stretches with your body And you can stand up if you like, put your hands in your playful position. Let's take this opportunity to thank this body. Okay, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Feel your shoulder blades in the back coming together and exhale back in. Inhale Wonderful. With your hands crossed, fingers crossed, hands on your head, and inhale and bring your hands up and exhale down. Wonderful. Inhale and exhale down. Imagine you're standing on the top of the mountain. Your energy is rising from toes all the way up to the top. These are simple exercises to make your body flexible. So even in Maharishi Patanjali, when he has described 8 limbs of yoga, when he says asan, it talks about exercises, meaning walking, light exercises for your joints. That's something that we do. Hard workout today. We don't want to change our diet, but we work out so hard thinking that that's how the body is going to feel. You know? Arms straight, inhale, and exhale back in. Wonderful. Inhale and exhale back in. Inhale and exhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Imagine the whole world loves you and you love them back. Imagine you're spreading love and peace to the whole world. And relax. Wonderful. Okay, with your right arm, you're going to turn to your left and feel that stretch on the right side. Exhale, come back in the middle, and do the same thing on the other side. Inhale and exhale. Left. These are simple stretches for your joints. That's all your body needs to be flexible. In old times, the only exercise they used to do is walk. Now we have cars and now we hardly walk. So our habits have changed. Okay, now go ahead and arms straight and fingers. Make sure you just bend your finger knuckles and feel how flexible they are. Go ahead and imagine and visualize them working whole day without any problems, and thank them today for working so hard for you whole day. And make a fist and open, fist and open. Imagine all that is highest energy. You're grabbing that energy. The whole body is receiving the vibrations of that supreme energy. You can feel that light and light. And relax. Okay, let's roll our wrist. And as you inhale and exhale, feel that stretch and keep your elbows straight so you can feel the stretch from all the way from the tip of your fingers to your shoulders. All the nerves are connected, muscles, bones, connection, all be exercised. Okay, another, keep your arms straight. Inhale and touch your shoulders and exhale out. These are called light yogic stretches, not hard yoga. And these yogic stretches are very, very therapeutic and will give you all the benefits that you need for the exercises. Just understand that you have to work out smart, not hard. Yeah? Simple. Throughout the day, continue to keep doing your actions. That also is your exercise. So you're not counting your steps, but doing your deeds for yourself and for the world. The whole day, then you're serving. Suppose you're in pain, you'll have hard time serving too. Inhale up and around. So every day, just like we sleep and eat to address our body, same thing our body needs, movement. No movement creates less circulation in the body as well. So as you can see, that majority of the diseases that are coming is due to our lifestyle, actually. Rivers. And we actually don't realize where the problem is, and we get caught up and we say we can't resolve any problems, and then we opt for solutions that are actually affecting us even more because we don't have that willpower to change. We don't have how to charge the battery, so we depend on the medicines. Hands on your shoulders, elbows in, inhale, up and around. Just a few years ago, 10 or so, a lot of people were afraid to use the word cure because the medical science would not make them say those words, and if they did, they would go on their cases. But now there's so much of medical science itself saying that yes, we can cure. If you are the creator, you are the destroyer of the diseases. So that's what we say, it's cured. Rivers. So if we have created any diseases by our lifestyle, changing those lifestyles will cure you. It's a simple formula. But sometimes our old habits have been around for a long time, so we say, well, it's too late now. It's never too late. Inhale back and exhale down. Inhale and exhale down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale down. Inhale and exhale down. Inhale right and exhale. Inhale left. Inhale right and exhale. Inhale left. Inhale right, left, right, left, right, left, and clockwise. Inhale and exhale. And reverse. And relax. Wonderful. Let's do the eyeballs. I want you to look straight and look up and down. Just move your eyeballs up and down, up and down, up and down. And continue. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And just continue to do that. And let's do clockwise. Inhale and exhale. And reverse. and relax. With your left hand, press the left side, right side, middle, and behind. And relax. Wonderful. Okay. And if you're standing, you can go ahead and sit down. We'll do our second phase of breathing, 5 minutes of Kapalbhati, so we can exercise those organs. Majority of the organs are in the midsection, and that's where all the problems are happening. Obesity and other stuff, when we gain weight in the midsection, all the organs get affected. So let's do that exercise. Forceful exhalation. And again, as you are listening, keep doing your actions. Okay? Forceful exhalation. So as we talk about the diet, today there's several different forms of diet. Some say juice diet, some say plant diet, some say different diet. Which one to follow? How many places are you going to go and confuse your mind? And when we continue to keep searching, our intellect has no power to decide. But once that intellect understands that yes, it is not hard workout, it's an easy workout. It's not a diet that I have to pay so much attention to. It's what really works with my body. If my body tells me certain food is not good, let me stop for a week. So some of the diets, as they say, don't eat certain food in your for a week or 10 days and see how you feel. And majority of the times when we do that, when people become vegan or when people leave dairy or when people become gluten intolerance, they leave gluten. So certain food is aggravating their body for that time being, and when they leave, they feel good. But despite of all of that, what works with your body, you will know. But we never talk about the poison along with everything else that we are taking in. The poison was, now we have abundance of everything. The control, the sense control is gone. So to control my senses, you may have all variety of food, but take what is necessary for you and what your body can digest. Let's say you're trying to lose weight. Eat half the portion of what you were eating before, and you see within a month you lose weight. You decide that if you have any disease and you stop certain, whether it's oil, dairy, whatever it is, stop that and see how you feel. If you feel good, then that was the poison for you. Don't go back to that poison again. And as I said, majority of the stuff that we get outside is made with the oil which are not good for ourselves. So that's why when Baba says eat home, that means when you're eating home cooked meal made in his remembrance, you will cook what is good for your body. When we eat out, sometimes we eat junk food. And also when we eat home, sometimes that taste bud is there that we want something fried, we want something tasty. Although we know it's not good for us, In Ayurveda, sattvic food, satoguni food, it describes sato, rajo, and tamoguni food. In satoguni food, there is no oil at all. So there is no question of right food. So if you watch your diet, there's not a hard work to lose weight or keep balance. Yeah? Yoga is all about balance. It's not that you have to follow certain strict diet for 3 months and then you go back. Actually, people gain more weight and they have more problems with the diseases because they stop certain things for certain time. So balance it. Yeah? Not too many variety of stuff, but something that suits your body. Dal, bhat, roti, sabji. That's good. Dal you can make without oil. So many things you can make without oil. Rice and relax. Okay. Now with your right hand, close the right side. Inhale through your left. We'll do Anulom Vilom. Exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. And continue with inhalation again with your left. Exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. When you even look at any Ayurvedic book, they don't have any of these oils that are offered right now. They talk about clarified butter, which is ghee. Ghee was the most often used because all the bad stuff was gone, all the fat. So it was called clarified. So all that we are doing now is causing, again, I'm the creator. But because the knowledge was not there and everybody said, I continue to follow that. Now follow your instinct. Yeah, once you understand knowledge, put that into practice and see. Suppose dairy. Now we have so much of dairy that we even abuse dairy. And if you have any autoimmune disease, you leave those two things and you'll see, you'll feel very good. And that's why they don't get to the root of the problem. And they say don't drink coffee, don't drink tea, and all of that. So when you don't drink any of that, your intake of sugar is down, your intake of dairy is down. So you're not taking in stuff that are not good for you anyway. So your body starts to feel good. So it was simple logic and knowledge. But now, because of our taste buds, we need a lot of stuff that require cream, right? Dairy and all. So we make food, and that food that we are making every day could be causing our problems. You never know. So let your body be your lab and yourself be a researcher and do the research on your lab. Experiment until you experience something good. And when you experience it, that it works, then follow that. Not what I say, not what people say, but you become the check and change person. Follow your instinct. That's why they say follow your gut. And gut is the problem in all the diseases. If you don't have the right bowel and your toxins are not out, that creates lots of diseases. So maybe there is no fiber in our food, maybe a certain food is not giving us the nutrition that we need. So whole grain, yeah, just try it. Whole wheat flour, you can make chapati of that. You can make dal. Just eat. Sometimes we have hard time eating the same thing again and again. And we like all sorts of different culture food. So again, cheese and everything else will cause the imbalance. So just understanding the knowledge and put whatever you can into practice, exercise, and then think right. That's it. Do those three things and you'll see, you know, you will not need outside chemicals because you are your own pharmacy. You can create the chemicals that you need that your body can accept and will not create side effects. And it's free. You just have to give your time and effort. And when we give our time and effort to anything, the fruits are already waiting for us. We don't have to expect anything, it will come in return. So, with that said, relax. Okay, now let's go ahead and do our Brahmari breathing 5 times. So close your ears, index finger on the forehead, and gently close your eyes with. Inhale. Okay, let's go ahead and do our clapping exercise, pressure points. Okay, and let's do the exercise. Lower part of the body. Okay, and if you were sitting on the floor, great. If not, let's go ahead and spread our legs. With your right hand, touch the left toe, and the opposite. Inhale and exhale. And go as far as you can. If you cannot reach your toes, don't try by lifting your knee up like that. Don't do that. Just leave it down and just go as far as you can. Okay. And relax. Okay. And your feet together, forward and back, forward and back. Just inhale and exhale. So in this day and age, what is happening is we hear a lot of things. What is good for us to eat, they say don't eat. What is not so good, eat that. And then exercise. How much can you exercise to lose weight? Not so much. But when you eat the right food, yeah. So people say then, what do I eat? I'm diabetic. I can't eat rice. I can't eat wheat. The starch that your body needs from these potatoes and other wheat, whole wheat, fiber food, your body needs that. In old times, that's all they ate. We were all fine. Nothing happened. Yes, very few percentage of people had disease, and that was understood. But now when we understand that majority of our, even old habit of eating, roti, sabji, dal, bhat, are having suffering from these psychosomatic diseases, we have to understand that what has changed in past 30 years. So a lot of numbers have changed from past to now. What was considered normal back then is now considered not so normal. So instead of changing people's diet of not eating so much of fatty stuff, they changed the numbers thinking that that will help. And it actually made things worse. Because when we changed from whatever diabetic number was 200 in 90s, 93, afterwards it changed. All of a sudden it's 120. So although we were fine, but overnight people became diabetic. So we have to understand what has really changed. And now the whole concept of taking care of ourselves, actually go in and out, is if your numbers are good, you're feeling good. No, you cannot drive your health by numbers. It's how you're feeling inside. Are you all balanced? So by changing the numbers, people are confused more. Psychosomatic diseases is nothing but cause of stress and worry. Those people who were having the right diet, they said, what happened? What have I been doing that I'm diabetic now? So they started searching outside, okay, what other diet should I take that will bring my numbers down? So the numbers were not the problem actually. What they changed, the concept, this is how we should be, changed our mindset and the diseases which are all in our body. We have all those cells, right? Blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, cancer cells. Then they started to sprout from worry. And that's why they say majority of the diseases are stress related now. Who brought the stress? And go ahead and lock your kneecaps and release. It's ourselves. We bring upon that stress because we are not able to control our senses into doing right thing. And interlock your fingers around your toes and back. Inhale and exhale. So now today, people are actually dying from the name of the diseases, actual diseases. They're not dying from that. They're dying from the worry of those diseases that have fancy names. Once something gets put in your mind, it is serving you. But even if it gets put in, you are your research lab. You're the scientist. Work on yourself to change the science. And you'll be fit. And with those numbers, the diet, the food habits that we eat, people never really go in depth of telling us it is the food that actually has changed in past 30 years, 40 years, that is causing lots of our problems, especially the oil that we are using nowadays and all the processed food. If you stop eating any processed food, then you eliminate that sodium, those oils that are not good for you. And relax. And now, and by worrying, your problems will not get solved. Nobody's problems have actually gotten better from worrying. If you can do something about it, do it. But if you cannot, at least stop worrying. If you can't change your habits, at least stop worrying and live the life you want and pay the consequences. But remember, your mind and body together, they're serving you. So if you have pain, even to remember God will become a chore. They both have to be balanced in a right way. So sometimes all it needs is our own willpower to change, transform our old habits into trying something new. And with that, we'll end our session. If you have any questions, you can always call me, and keep flying. And we'll see you next Monday. We'll send out this video so you can practice the next 6 days. Om Shanti.